Uh, Good evening, everyone. I hope everyone had a happy Thanksgiving. Gonna play a little Marvel Champions tonight. Iron Man versus Ultron. So if anybody wants to join and watch, that's good. For those of you who want to chat, that's good too. Uh, this is the third villain in the core set of the Marvel Champions. So I thought since Captain Marvel went ahead and beat Claw, I would have Iron Man take on Ultron. See how he does here. Iron Man can actually beat him. I've played him up before. We're going to use a starter aggression deck for Iron Man here. So I hope everybody says hello, at least, and says hello, and tell me about how your Thanksgiving went. And Ultron, the standard Ultron, stage 1 and 2, and all that. Ultron. After Ultron attacks you, choose to either place one threat on the main scheme or put the top card of your deck into play face down. Engage with user drone minion. He's a bit of a pain in the butt too, but I find him actually easier than Claw. We'll use the under attack module for. I gotta remember. I gotta get everything in here so you guys can see what that I'm doing. All right. He has 17 hit points. So we'll see how this works out. So if anybody wants to say hello, this is just a game of Marvel Champions, and thought somebody would like to say hello and tell me how your Thanksgiving went. Don't worry, there'll be more. For those of you who are wondering about Stratomatic, there will be plenty of Stratomatic coming in the future. I am liking the system. Crimson Cow put the Ultron drones environment into play, which I gotta find. Each face down drone minion engaged with a player has a base scheme of 1, a base attack of 1, and a base hit points of 1. After a face down drone minion is defeated, place that card in its owner's discard pile. Okay. And let's see what we have here. The Crimson King. Each player puts the top card of the deck into play face down, engaging them as a drone minion, but I get to do that after I choose my cards here first, I believe. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Anybody out there that just want to say hello? I would appreciate just to tell me how things went. Emergency Assault, Genius, Power Gauntlets, Tigra, and Combat Training. That's actually pretty good to start with. I think we'll keep the hand, especially as the Powered Gauntlets. We need to get armed. We need to get, I'll keep the Powered Gauntlets. I'll keep Tigra. I'll keep Genius. We'll keep Relentless Assault. We'll get rid of Combat, and I'll keep them. We'll get rid of Emergency. And we get Tech Team. Tech Team is useful. Okay. So Iron Man against Ultron. And it is us starting first. So we'll see how we do a little game here. Okay. So let's see. Tony Stark with the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 to your hand and discard the others. Attack Team, Supersonic Punch, and Uppercut. I already got Attack Team. I'll keep the Supersonic Punch. Rid that. And of course, you got to put a deck face down in the fan. There's a drone minion. So we got a drone minion here. All right. So Tony Stark, flip. And let's see. We will attack for 1, take out the drone minion, which is the arc reactor, which is what I really wanted early. And let's see. And You know what? No, I'm not going to do that. Well, instead of attacking for 1, I'm going to go ahead and use. I'm going to use Genius and put down the Powered Gauntlets, which is important. And then we're going to utilize the Tac Team and Combat Training. And, well, actually, you know what? No. You know what? No. So put down the Powered Gauntlets. He will attack. I'll go back to the way it was. Put out the Power Gauntlets. Exhaust Power Gauntlets deal 1 damage to an enemy, 2 instead of the arrow trade. He will do 1 damage to Ultron, bring him down to 16. And then we're going to use Supersonic Punch, Tac Team, and Combat Training to put out Tigra. And she's good to have. She will attack for 2, doing 2 damage to Ultron, bring 14. And let's see. And I think it's the turn. We'll keep him up with Assault, so we'll ready the cards. He only gets +1 hand side for each tech upgrade, so we only get 2 right now. So I got 1, and we're going to get the Helicarrier. Wonderful. Okay, so Ultron gets a threat. Ultron will attack. Tigra is going to... He's going to take it. Iron Man's going to take it. He's going to take it, I think. So he will attack for 2. So he will move this up here. It's better there. Okay. Probably should move this over a little bit. Should I maybe? Yeah, maybe like that. That's better. So you get more of the thing there. Okay. All right. So he's going to attack for 2. Iron Man's going to take it. And he's going to do 2 attack plus 1 is 3. So he takes 6. He takes 3 damage. Goes down to 6. And after Ultron attacks you, choose to either place 1 threat on the main scheme or put the top card of your deck into play face down as a drone minion. He'll put it down as a drone minion. And now we get the encounter card, and it is Ultron's Imperative. When revealed, the first player puts the top 2 cards of their deck into play face down. Engage with them as drone minions. Ugh. Okay, so already starting out a little bit nasty. So put that there. But it only has 2 threat on it. All right. Okay, and top 2 cards face down. So I got 3 minions I got to deal with. Wonderful. All right. Well, we can actually take care of. We actually can take care of them. Okay, so all right. So Iron Man's turn. So he attacks for 1. Getting rid of this one. She will attack for 2. Getting rid of that one, and she does not. And after Tiger attacks and defeats a minion, he'll 1 damage from her. So she would normally take a damage. She won't. The Power Gauntlets will take out that one. And then we will flip and action. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. 1, 2, 3. Choose 1. And I am going to the Mark V armor. That's very useful. I'll take the Mark V armor. Discard the other 2. He's going to scheme, but that's okay. He'll probably scheme out. And that will, or do I want the Mark V armor or do I want Genius? No, I want the Mark V armor. You got to give him plus points. So, all right. So, heal. Ready the cards. He gets 6, or 3 more, I should say. Mark 5 helmet, rocket boots, and rocket boots. That's good. Because we got to get, we have to get that. All right. And that will end the turn. Okay, so he will scheme out. Nothing I can do on that. So he gets a threat. He will scheme for 1, which will automatically scheme Crimson Cowl. So he schemes that there. So Crimson Cowl does go into stage 2A. Assault on NORAD. Each player puts the top card of their deck into play face down. Engage with them as a drone minion. And after placing threat here, during step 1 of the villain phase, each player must choose to either place 2 threat here or put the top card of their deck into play face down. Engage with them as a drone minion. So he does scheme out. Schemes the next level there. Okay. Now he's going to get 2 encounter cards because of Ultron's imperative. So 1, 2. And the first card is Swarm Attack. Each drone minion engaged with the hero attacks. If no attacks are made this way, put the top card of your deck into play face down. Engage with you as a drone minion. He's in alter ego mode, so he cannot. Next one, Advanced Ultron Drone. Guard. When Advanced Ultron Drone is defeated, the engaged player puts the top card of their deck into play face down. Engage with them as a drone minion. All right. So, not the best here. Not the best. Not the best start. We got issues. Okay. So it's his turn. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 to your hand. And we're going to take out... we're going to take... Ooh, Mockingbird. Do I want Mockingbird or I want Power of Aggression? I'm going to take the Power of Aggression. Those guys. Tony Stark. He will flip. He will thwart for 2, getting rid of this. Power Gauntlets takes care of that. Tigra takes care of that. She does not take any damage. Power of Aggression. For Relentless Assault, deal 5 damage to a minion. If you pay for this card using a physical resource, Attack King's Overkill. It's a wild resource, so we do 5 damage to the Advanced Ultron Drone. And actually, Ultron takes damage. It was 13. We will use, as much as I want the Mark 5 armor, I'm actually going to use the 3 from Helicarrier to put down rocket boots, and the Mark 5 helmet. I'll keep the Mark 5 armor. So rocket boots, you get +1 hit point, and exhaust Mark 5 helmet, remove 1 threat from the scheme. So now he's got some tech we can use with here. The one thing about playing Iron Man, you really have to build an engine with. Iron Man, you have to build an engine. So that will take care of him. But he does get +1 hit point, so that's going to end the turn. So he gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 now. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Uppercut, Supersonic Punch, and Pepper Potts. Okay. All right. We go to Ultron's turn. He gets a threat. After placing threat here during the step 1 of the villain phase, each player must choose to place 2 threat here, put the top down. Okay, put a minion. We'll go ahead and put down draw minion. Ultron will attack. Tigra is going to defend. So he does 2 + 0, which will knock her out. And we have to either play 1 net threat on the main scheme or put the top card of the deck face down for a minion. We will do that. And now we get an encounter card, and it is Concussion Blasters. Touch the villain. The villain gains Retaliate 1, exhaust your hero, and spend 2 energy resources. Discard. So right now, Ultron has Retaliate. Stage 1, Ultron has Retaliate. And that's the turn. Okay, so I got some threat here. Got some 2 minions I got to deal with. Well, let's see. Well, Iron Man will attack for 1. Getting rid of that. Power Gauntlets will attack for 1. Getting rid of that. Exhaust the Mark V helmet. Remove the threat from the scheme. We are going to... As much as I like Pepper Pots, Exhaust Pepper Pots generate the resources of the top card in your discard pile, which pretty much gives you an extra resource to utilize. But I'm going to dump her, and I'm going to get the Mark V armor, which now means I get +6 hit points. So he had +1, +1, +6, +8. Actually, I didn't bring this. So now he's got 14 hit points. So he's got 9 plus 15, 16. He's got a total of 17 hit points now. And we will actually get rid of the... Oh, well, that's just 1, right? I'll put 3 in there. Okay. And I'll keep the Repulsor Blast. Actually, no. I'll keep the Supersonic Punch. And I think that ends the turn. So that ends the turn. So on the turn. So now he has 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Iron Man does go through his deck pretty quick. Iron Man can go through his deck pretty fast. The most important tech, in my opinion, that Iron Man needs to win is the arc reactor, where he can ready, especially against Ultron. All right, we didn't do any attacks, so we didn't get retaliate. Okay, so Ultron generate a threat, and we'll put the deck face down and draw a minion. Do assault on NORAD. Ultron will attack. Iron Man is going to take it, so 2 plus boost. Choose to either spend a physical resource or put the top card of your deck into play face down and gives you your minion. I'll get rid of the combat training, which is a physical resource, so I don't have to worry about that. But after Ultron attacks you still get a draw minion. But he took only 2 points of damage, so he's down to 12. And now an encounter card. And it's repair sequence. Ultron heals 2 for each drone minion engaged with you. So he actually goes back to full strength. He's back to 17. Ultron can be a pain in the ass. Thing about Ultron can be defeated pretty quick sometimes, and sometimes he's not. All right. All right, so Iron Man's turn. If anybody's saying hello, just at least say hello to me. If this isn't your cup of tea, I get it. Just at least say hello. Say, hey, look, Rob, good to see you. All right, so Iron Man's turn. And we are going to... Well, we exhaust the helmet, which gets rid of the threat. And he will... They attack for 1 each, which gets rid of these. And we'll exhaust Rocket Boots to become aerial. And actually, okay, aerial, that's fine. We will utilize the Tenacity and the Haymaker to do Supersonic Punch, deal 4 damage to an enemy, 8 damage instead if you have the aerial trait, which he does. So that'll bring him down to 9. We'll save Strength and Relentless Assault. And I think that's it. So the turns ends a turn. And we will get that card. And a counter card goes out. One, two, three. So we get Hulk, Tigra, and Uppercut. Okay. All right. So Iron Man is back. All right. So we know we have another counter card. Okay. So Ultron gets a threat. He will attack. Iron Man is going to take it. So 2 plus 0. So he only takes 2 points of damage. Gets a drone minion because they're not going to put threat on the scheme. And let's see. All right. And of course, he gets another drone minion because he attacked. Because you still have to put it's pretty much 2 drone minions go into the thing. Right. So he now had 2 encounter cards. So first encounter card is Android Efficiency. Each player puts the top card of their deck into play face down, engage with them as a drone minion. So now I got 3 of these things. Second one is Under Attack. Each player chooses to place 2 threat here or deal 3 damage to their hero. So now we have another side scheme we got to deal with. And it gets 3. And we will do we're going to do the 3 damage. Take him down to 7. He's still in pretty good shape, but right. Okay, so I got some work to do. All right. All right, so So Iron Man's turn. Mark 5 helmet removes that to 2. And then he will thwart for 2, getting rid of Under Attack. Power Gauntlets will get rid of 1 minion. And we're going to go ahead. I'm going to use, I think I can, do I want to do it that way or no? No, I don't think so. We're going to use Strength, Energy, Relentless Assault, and Uppercut to bring out Nick. And Nick is going to, do I deal 4 damage to an enemy? Yeah, you got to get rid of the minions. So the minions go away, and he'll attack, get the other minion. Okay. Sometimes you got to be patient. And he will, I don't want him to flip. I now have Nick to help me out here. So I think that's the turn. So ready the cards. I got to get the other powered gauntlets, really. And he gets 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. War Machine, Supersonic Punch, Tenacity, and Supersonic Punch. Okay. All right, so Ultron's turn. Gets a threat. Draw minion. He will attack. Nick Fury will defend. So he attacks for 2, plus 1 is 3. He's gone. Another draw minion goes into play. Another draw minion. Now we get an encounter card. And it's Concussive Blast. Deal 1 damage to each friendly character. Deal 1 damage to each friendly character. So Iron Man is now down to 6. Okay. And it's our turn. Anybody here just watching, at least say hello. If anybody comes by, just at least say hello. I know this is not everybody's cup of tea, but please say hello at least. Ask me how my Thanksgiving was or something. All right. Iron Man's turn. Getting a little low on health. He's got a thwart for 2, though. I'm probably going to flip him over. So he's going to thwart for 2. Gauntlets takes out one of these. And we're going to go ahead. We're going to go ahead and use Tenacity and Supersonic Punch to bring out Hulk. Hulk will get rid of this one here. And let's see what happens with him. And that's Mental Resource. Discard Hulk. Okay. And need allies. Gonna flip. Looks at 3 cards. Power of Aggression, Combat Training, and Energy. I'm going to take Energy. Go to the side with Energy, Supersonic Punch, and Tigra. I'm going to put out War Machine. And War Machine will attack for 2 on Ultron. He does have Retaliate, so it's 1 and 1. Clee Baseball fan, there he is. Someone finally shows up and says hello. At least somebody say hello. I know this is not everybody's cup of tea. I get it. I understand it. But at least somebody say hello. Thanks. All right, so we will ready the cards. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Uppercut, Emergency, Tac Team, First Aid, Haymaker, and Avengers Mansion. Avengers Mansion actually could be useful. All right. Yeah, Vince took care of business. We may have lost Jalen Phillips though for a while. All right, so Assault on NORAD. Gets a threat. We'll put down the minion. And Ultron will scheme. So he schemes for 1, plus 2 is 3. So a total of 3 goes on NORAD now. And it's after Ultron attacks you. So he did not attack me. He schemes. So I do not put another drone minion down. But we do get an encounter card. And it is Invasive AI. Each player discards the top 3 cards of their deck. I lost the Helicarrier, Combat Training, and chase them down. And that's got 3 threat. Lovely. All right. Let's see what we can do here. Also, Gash that Tua had NSFW and Facebook. Yeah, no. And for some reason, Tua did have 2 interceptions today, but it wasn't really that bad. All right. Tony Stark actually needs to recover. I need the arc reactor is what I really need. Needs to look at the top 3 cards of your hand. 1, 2, 3. And I guess I'll take Relentless Assault. And get rid of Startar and chase him down. He will recover for 3. I'm up back up to 9. He'll flip. Powered Gauntlets gets rid of this minion. My Thanksgiving was delicious. Thank you very much, my good man. minion. Mark 5 helmet will remove one of these threat. War Machine is going to thwart for 1. We are down to 2. And then use First Aid, Attack Team, Uppercut, Emergency to put out the Avengers Mansion. That'll be a help. Draw a card. Getting the Power of Aggression. And I think that should do it. So now I have about 7 cards to work with. So that's the threat. So that's it for that. So we're going to turn. It's good to know that you had a good time there. You had a good time there, Tim. Like I said. So draw 2. Counter card. Oh, invasive AI. Oh, I completely forgot about the side scheme. Shoot. How much did I take off of NORAD? You only had the 1 minion, right? Power Gauntlets took off the minion. Shoot, I completely forgot about the invasive AI. Crud. No, my fault. So there's 1. And a counter card. Never mind, I'll leave it as it is. No, I didn't really. I believe it or not, I had to work there, Tim. I had to work, which was a waste of absolute time. We were so dead. We could have been closed. Get the helicarrier. All right, so I'm going to take my medicine because I forgot about the invasive AI. All right, so Ultron's turn. It's a threat. Put out 1 drone minion. He attacks. War Machine will defend. He does 2 plus 1 is 3. Ultron heals 1 damage for each drone minion he engages with you, so he's back to 8. Minion, but War Machine is gone. And I got to deal with 2 encounter cards because of that and because of that. So 3 encounter cards total I got to deal with. Totally my stupid butt. My bad. All right, so first, there's Program Transmitter attached to Ultron. After Ultron schemes, place 1 threat on each side scheme. Exhaust your hero and spend mental resources to discard this card. All right. Second encounter card, Advanced Ultron Drone. And third encounter card is Upgraded Drones. Ugh, like I needed that too. Terrific. Each drone minion gets +1 attack and +1 hit point. Oh, great. All right. Oh, that's stuck. All right. All right. So we go back to him. Well, the helicarrier and the haymaker be utilized to put out the arc reactor, which is really important because that allows me to thwart for 2. Bring that down to 1. Exhaust, ready, and thwart for another 2, getting rid of that. The arc reactor is so important. And now I got 7 cards. Avengers Mansion, draw a card, getting Repulsor Blast. Let's see. Took office today. Black Friday. Won't be buying any seasons or anything. We got 4th baseball season, waiting to get done with 2007 first. That's awesome sauce. What I want to do here. Each drone minion gets +1 attack and +1 hit point. So that means it with 2 to take them out. Well, we're going to go aerial which will allow the power gauntlets to do 2 points of damage anyway to get rid of that. Now I have the advanced Ultron drone I got to deal with. And we're actually going to go ahead and... I got no choice. I got to take care of that. I'm going to use the physical, the energy, and the wild resource, which will get rid of upgraded drones. And we will exhaust the helmet to get one off of this. And ready the cards. I'm going to take a little damage here, I think. So now we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, not 7, 6. I have 7. First aid, repulsor blast, supersonic punch, emergency, repulsor blast. Okay. All right. So, threat goes on the scheme. Gets a minion. He will attack. So he gets 2, 3, plus 2, 3, plus 0. So I don't want to take it. So he gets down to 6. Ultron drone does 1 for 5. And that gets a minion. Now we get an encounter card. And it's gang up. When revealed, the villain and each minion engaged with you attacks you. Wow. Nothing I can do. And now he has to defend. So he'll defend on that attack. So it's 2, 3 boost. Deal 1 damage to each character you control. So it's 2, 3, 4. Plus 1 is 5, but he defended for 1. So Tony Stark is hurt. He's down to 1. That is not good. All right, so back to me. Exhaust the arc reactor, ready him. We'll flip. Actually, no. He will thwart for 2. He will thwart for 2 because I'm going to have to flip over here. Get rid of that. Helmet exhausts for 1. We'll do energy for relentless assault. Deal 5 damage to a minion. If you pay for this card using a physical resource, tax overkill. But we got to get rid of this. He's gone. Power gauntlets. Get rid of that. We will utilize first aid for a repulsor blast. Deal 1 damage to an enemy and discard the top 5 cards if you do it well. Discard it this way. Actually, I don't know if I really want to do that. I just want to get rid of that other minion. I really just want to get rid of that other minion. Use a repulsor blast for first aid. Heal 2 damage from any character. Bring him back up to 3. Whatever. Emergency and repulsor blast to play supersonic punch. Deal 4 damage to an enemy. 8 damage if you have it. Doesn't matter. Just want to get rid of that because he's going to have to scheme, flip, and look at the top 3 cards. Doesn't make sense to do that. Oh, I forgot the Avengers Mansion. I could have done. Doesn't matter. But reload here. We'll end the turn instead because he has to recover in the turn. So, and he gets 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Combat training, Hulk, Stark Tower, chase them down, and tenacity. Okay. All right, so his turn. Threat on the scheme. Gets a minion. He schemes for 1. After Ultron schemes, place 1 threat on each side scheme. For program transfers, he schemes for 1, 2, 0. We got lucky, but it does get a drone minion. Get lucky on that. Now the all-important encounter card, which is business problems. May flip to alter ego form. Choose to exhaust Tony Stark. Remove business problems from the game. I'll go ahead and exhaust them. And that goes away. That actually was not that bad. Actually wasn't that bad. 2 go on the scheme. So Ultron's still at stage 1. So we'll see what we do here. All right. Okay, his turn. Arc reactor. Recover for up to 6. Avengers Mansion. Drawing the card. Getting strength. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Choose 1. Take Genius. We will flip. And the Power Gauntlets gets rid of 1 of these. Mark 5 Helmet gets rid of the threat. Gonna use, actually, since I went ahead and eliminated a minion with the Power Gauntlets, we'll play Chase Them Down. After your hero attacks and defeats an enemy, remove 2 threat from the scheme. He does that. So that's good. Now we'll go ahead and put down we will use strength to put down Hulk. And Hulk is going to attack for 3 on Ultron. Does retaliate. So he's got 1, 2. Now we see what the counter card is, and it's a mental resource, which sucks because that discards him. We will use Genius to put down Stark Tower. Exhaust Stark Tower, choose a player. That player returns the topmost tech upgrade in their discard pile. So we're going to do that. Topmost tech upgrade in the discard pile is Power Gauntlets into their hand. That's exactly what I wanted. So now I get to put down Combat Training and Tenacity for the Power Gauntlets. Voss to get rid of that. And place another chase, and I can use another Chase Them Down to remove threat. And now Iron Man is really should really do some damage. The only problem is that I don't have any help in the ally department right now. And that will ready the turn, and we'll end the turn. Actually, it's supposed to be done an alter ego action. My bad. That's alter ego action, not Iron Man. So actually, I can't even put that back. Shoot. I'm not playing this right. I'll put it in my hand instead. And I'll put the minion back. All right. Not doing this too good, I guess, but that's all right. Anyway. All right. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4 counter card. Pulsar Blast and First Aid. All right. Who knows? I might get my butt kicked here. All right. So it is Ultron's turn. Gets a threat. And Ultron, he will attack for 2. Iron Man will defend. So he attacks for 2. Plus 1 is 3. And we got 2 is 5. Ugh. Which is down to 4. The minion attacks, which is 1. And now I got 2 encounter cards. That one and this one. So if I get attacked again, he's going to finish me off. Shadow of the Past. Of course that shows up. Flash. And the second encounter card. Caught off guard, discard an upgrade or support you control. If no cards are discarded this way, this card gains Surge. And we'll get rid of Stark Tower. Okay. Not the best looking here, but we'll see what happens. All right. So his turn. I got to take care of Whiplash. Got no choice. So, I'm no choice. So we'll exhaust a rocket boost for Ariel. We'll do 2 damage points to him. Avengers Mansion, draw a card. Get him a Pulsar Blast. We'll use the Power of Aggression and First Aid to bring out Tigra. She will attack for 2, getting rid of Whiplash. He's out. And she doesn't take any damage because she defeated a minion. We'll use a Repulsor Blast and chase them down to put out the other powered gauntlets. Exhaust them and get rid of that minion. Flip, Arc Reactor, ready and heal for 3. Exhaust the helmet, which I should have done the first one, but I figured I would have done that anyway. So results that NORAD. And we will ready the turn. We did so many mistakes in this game, it's not even funny. You got 2 powered gauntlets, though. So now he actually has more cards in his hand than he does when he's Iron Man than he is when he's Stark. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mockingbird, TAC Team Energy, and Helicarrier. Okay, so his turn. He's going to scheme on this one. So Assault NORAD, Dominion. And he will scheme for 1. Schemes for 1, plus 1 is 2. After Ultron schemes, place 1 threat each side scheme. There isn't there. So 1, 2, 3. And boost. If a villain is making undefended attack, choose and discard and upgrade control. It is not an undefended attack, so we avoid that. Because it's a scheme. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4. What we did on that. So it's up to 5. And now an encounter card. Imminent Overload. When revealed, place additional threat. So now there is 4. There's 4 there. So things got a little bit worse, I see. Okay. All right. Well, what do we do? It's our turn now. Tony Stark actually has to recover. He'll go back to 7. Manages Mansion, draws a card, getting strength. He'll flip. Arc Reactor. That. He'll thwart for 2. Bringing that down to that. Marked by helmet will exhaust. He'll exhaust. He'll do the rocket boots going aerial. It's remove 1 threat from a scheme. From each scheme, if you have missed the aerial trait, so we'll take 1 from here, 1 from here. Let's see. We use strength and the repulsor blast to put out Mockingbird. She stuns him. Stuns him. She will thwart for 1, get rid of this. Getting rid of that. Too many cards on this table. And then we will use energy and use energy and the supersonic punch to put out the helicarrier. Save tack team. Power gauntlets will take care of that one. Power gauntlets will do damage to Ultron for 2. Actually, the power gauntlet is going to do the 2 damage to Ultron, bring him down to 1. Because Tigra is going to attack for 2 and take care of the minion. And of course, she doesn't take any damage because she defeated the minion. And got a little bit of help here. Of course, Mockingbird does her damage. And that retires the side. Retires the side. I should have enough here to really win this game. I should. It's been the decks have not been that great. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus the 1 is 8. And he's already down to 1, so maybe I can really do some damage to him. Okay, so the good news is Ultron was stunned this turn. Okay, so Assault gets a threat. Gets a minion. He cannot attack. He's stunned. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the Retaliate. So that Retaliate went... oh, no, he didn't... They dealt damage. You deal damage. Well, it's considered an attack. Hero action attack. But it's a retaliate, but it's deal. Not deal 1 damage. Not attack. But you know what? Oh, never mind. I'll go ahead and take 2. All right, so he's stunned, so we go straight to the encounter card. And it is Android Efficiency. And, of course, well, he didn't attack, so he doesn't get a minion. So, Android Efficiency, each player puts the top card of the deck into play face down and gives it the draw minions. We did get a minion anyway. All right. Crazy game here. Pretty crazy. All right. All right, so his turn. Draw a card. Relentless Assault. Yeah, let's see what we want to do here. We will Helicarrier. Utilize Uppercut. Deal 5 damage to. Is it Uppercut I want to use? No, Power of Aggression. So actually, what I got to do, let's work for 2 anyway. So I won't use Helicarrier on that. Power of Aggression, Relentless Assault, deal 5 damage to a minion if you pay for this card using a physical resource, taxing overkill. It's a wild resource. So we will get this minion out of here. Does 4 damage to Ultron. So now he goes to the next stage, which I believe is 22 level. So Ultron first is defeated. So now we go to Ultron stage 2. Still has all this crap. Ultron now gets +1 attack for each strong minion engaged with you for stage 2. All right. Let's see. Tiger will attack and get rid of the minion. She doesn't take any damage. We'll go Aerial. Mark 5 helmet exhausts, removes a threat from the scheme. Iron Man is going to thwart for 2. Ready the arc reactor. He will thwart for 4 total. Bringing that down. Then we'll use the Helicarrier to bring Supersonic Punch down to a 1. Use Emergency. Deal 4 damage to an enemy. 8 damage instead if you have the aerial trait. He does. And he'll do 8 damage. So that brings him down to 14. I think Retaliate still works on that. We'll bring him down to 4 anyway. And then we are going to utilize the Power Gauntlets. Deal 2 damage instead if you have the aerial traits. That's 4 damage extra to him. 0. Down to 10. Mockingbird will attack for 1. Bring him down to 9. That actually, will retaliate. You know what? No, she's not gonna attack. She's gonna stay put. Why not? She'll test. We'll utilize Uppercut, Relentless Assault, Hulk, and Attack Team to put out Nick. Deal 4 damage to an enemy because I'm about to finish him off. Bring him down to 6. Nick attacks for 2. Bring him down to 4. 4. Iron Man flips. And he's pretty much toast the next turn unless something miraculous happens for him. So that's the turn. Everything gets readied. You get 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he's toast. If he doesn't scheme out, which he can't anyway. All right. So, threat goes on the scheme. Put the card top down and face, then draw as a draw minion. We will take an encounter card. Counter card. And he will scheme. So he schemes for 2, 3, 4. With the help of that. So we'll scheme for 4 plus boost. If the villain's making an undefeated attack, choose and discard and upgrade control. He is not making an attack. He is scheming, so nothing happens. So he does 4. So now there's a total of 5 from the threat. And now we got 2 encounter cards, or 1 more encounter card, I should say. Okay, so 2 encounter cards. The first encounter card says Electromagnetic Backlash. Each player discards the top 5 cards of their deck. For each printed mental resource a player discards. This way, that player takes 1 damage. Ooh. Oh, boy. Okay. That's interesting. So, he's already down to 4. The top 5 cards of the deck. For each printed energy resource a player discards. This way, that player takes 1 damage. If I draw energy, I could lose this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mental resource, 1 energy resource, and now he's down to 3. Another energy resource down to 2. Another energy resource down to 1. And yeah, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Each player discards the top for each player, even if he's in hero, even if it's in alter ego mode. For each printed physical resource, player discards, that player takes 1 damage. But is it right to the alter ego, or is it going to be anybody? What was the second one? Assault. The villain. This card gains Surge. And then it would have been Rage of Ultron. Ultron schemes. Discard the top card of your deck for each threat placed this way. I think, you know what? Maybe I didn't deserve to win the game because I screwed it up too bad. I think I screwed it up too bad. I don't think I deserved to win anyway because I made too many errors in the game. So I'm going to declare it a loss. I could have finished him off. I just cleared a loss. 1 hour, huh? I don't know. Should we try another one? Should we try another one? Unbelievable. I didn't deserve to win the game anyway. I made too many mistakes. I didn't deserve to win the game anyway. So we'll try again. An hour into the stream. Let's stay streaming. Maybe some more people might want to show up and say hello. So, boy. Stage 1. So the Shadow of the Past is what did it. That was a Shadow of the Past card, not an Ultron card. Business Problems goes back in. Anybody else out there, or is everyone just shopping? Probably everybody's shopping. I guess it's all right. All right, let's try again. The boots. Keep Mockingbird. I'll keep Tigra. I should keep Avengers Mansion. I'll get rid of Helicarrier and Combat Training. And we'll take these two, getting Power Gauntlets and Uppercut. Okay. So look at the 3 cards of the deck. And we'll take Energy. Energy. Stark will flip. Attack for 1, get into the minion. Use Energy to put down the Powered Gauntlets. Deal 1 damage to an enemy. So he goes back up to 16. Uppercut. And Adventurer's Mansion to put out the Rocket Boots. Get +1 hit point. So now he's up to 10. We'll keep Tigra. And end the turn. So we get 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, there's 2 more. Attack team with the power of aggression. It's actually pretty good. Okay, so Ultron goes. After we put a threat on the scheme. Ultron attacks for 2. Iron Man's going to take it. So 2 plus 1 is 3. So we go down to 7. We put down the drone minion. Usually use a drone minion. So that's good. Counter card. Concussive Blast. Deal 1 damage to each friendly character. So Iron Man's down to 6. Wonderful. All right. Iron Man's turn. Now we're going to play Attack Team in the Power of Aggression to put down Tigra. Tigra will attack for 2, get rid of the minion. Iron Man with Thwart, taking that down. Power Gauntlets will deal 1 damage to him for 15. Actually, I would have used the Rocket Boots, so it would have been 2 damage. 14. And we will. And that's pretty much all he can do right now. So, ready the cards. Still gets only 2 more. Getting Genius and Haymaker. Okay. All right. Next turn. Gets a threat. Ultron attacks. Tiger will defend. Tiger will defend. Ultron attacks for 2. For 2. And yeah, attacks for 2 plus 0. Wow, didn't take her out. Tigra lives. Okay. Gets a counter card though. Advanced Ultron drawn with guard. Advanced Ultron drawn is defeated. The engaged player puts the top card of the deck and play face down. Engage with the drawn minion, which I actually didn't do the last time I faced him. All right. Okay. All right. So it goes back to Tony Stark. Play Genius and Haymaker. Put down Mockingbird. Which will stun him. She will attack for 1. He attacks for 1. Goes aerial. Attacks for 2. Getting rid of him. And that's really the end of the turn. So ready. That's 3 cards. My marker helmet tenacity. That's good. All right. Okay, so Ultron have the threat on the scheme. He's stunned. He can't attack. I wrote so can't attack. So we go straight to the encounter card, and it is God dang Shadow of the friggin' Past. Oh, God, they hit that friggin' card. And of course, I didn't put the side scheme out the last time, did I? No. Imminent overload. So I didn't deserve to win the last game. I didn't play it right. It gets 3 threat. All right. Okay. Iron Man's turn. We'll go. Shoot. I put out the Mark V reactor and tenacity to bring out the Mark V helmet reactor. Put out the arc reactor, which is really helpful. And we're gonna thwart for 2. Exhaust the arc reactor and thwart again for 2. Get rid of that. And I guess he has to flip. You know what? Nah. No, that's nah. He's awarded for 2. Instead, he's going to attack for 1, which he does have retaliate, but not a 5. Power gauntlets 1, and she will attack for 1, and Tigra, they both go bye-bye. So he's going. And it's going to scheme out anyway, so flip. I can't do anything with it. And cards, ready to turn. And I'm not liking this. Oh, boy. Well, you get 6. Power gauntlets, tack team, supersonic punch, strength, tuck tower, and that. Okay. All right. So his turn. Gets a threat. That gives an extra, but it schemes out anyway. So Crimson Cowl is gone. Gets a draw minion. Gets a drone minion. Now assault on NORAD. He schemes. So 1, 2 plus ouch. 3 is 6. Counter card, concussion blast, attach the villain. The villain gains retaliate 1. Not good. Not good. All right, his turn. Tony Stark. He will recover for 3. Get back to 8. And take the Stark ability. And he'll get... We'll chase them down. He'll flip. Arc reactor. Readies. He'll thwart for 2. And that down to 6. Power gauntlets. Gets rid of the minion. And then we'll use chase them down after your hero attacks and gets an enemy. Remove 2 threat from the scheme. That down to 1. We will use strength to put down the other powered gauntlets. We will use the 2 energy resources, Supersonic Punch and Tac Team to get rid of concussion blasters. Oh, exhaust your hero when spent. He's already exhausted. Shoot, so I can't do that. Never mind. Stays put. Very well. He is not aerial. Stark Tower, Nick, and Supersonic Punch for Tac Team. And that's actually useful against minions. And we'll save that. We'll save it. And we will exhaust the other power gauntlet to do a damage to Ultron, bring him to 13. And I think we're ready here in the turn. So now we have 4 tech. So 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So emergency, mark 5 armor, power aggression, repulsor blast, and repulsor blast. All right. This is not great. Not too great. All right. So gets a threat. Put the card as a minion. He attacks for 2. +1 is 3. +1 is 4. We'll take it. So we'll go to 4. And he will put another drone minion down. And counter card, electric whip attack. Choose to either deal 1 damage to a hero for each upgrade you control, or choose and discard an upgrade you control. Oh, by the way, imminent overload, I completely forgot about again. That's another threat. Choose to either deal 1 damage to a hero for each upgrade you control, or choose and discard an upgrade you control. Well, if I choose, that means I'm gonna lose the rocket boots. It's down to 3. And that's it for that. All right. His turn. So Iron Man. I remember the first time I did this, so whatever. Okay, so Iron Man will thwart for 2, get rid of that. Ready the arc reactor, ready him up. He will thwart for 2 again. Get rid of those. Tac Team removes a minion. Power gauntlets to remove a minion. We will utilize emergency, power of aggression, repulsor blast to put down the Mark 5 armor. which gives us plus 6 hit points, and now he's up to 10. Now he's back to 10. Power gauntlets, deal 1 damage. It's deal, it's not an attack. So the villain doesn't get retaliate. And that's the turn. Not that. So now he gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 3. Counter card. 927. Get late. I didn't think this would take this long. First game I should have won, but I kind of cheated by accident. Getting War Machine. So a total of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Okay. Threat. Put a minion out there. And Ultron will attack. Iron Man's going to take it. So he does 2, 3, 4. Boost. The villain is making an undefended attack. Choose and discard and upgrade your control. Oh my god. Get rid of the gauntlets. Because it was undefended. So it does 4. Now he's down to 6. I got 2 encounter cards I got to deal with. So, I got to put another drone minion out because he did attack. So, caught off guard, discard and upgrade or support you control. If no cards are discarded this way, this card gains surge. Wow. Well, there goes Tac Team. Second one, Drone Factory. Each player puts the top card of the deck to play face down as a drone minion. Place 1 threat here for each drone minion in play. So 7 threat. Oh boy. Not good. We're going to lose this one too. Well, Iron Man will attack for 1. Got to get rid of the minions. Ready him. It's a war. I just don't think this is going to work. I don't think it's going to work. Attack for, let's see here. We'll attack for 1. Get rid of that. Power Gauntlets gets rid of that. We utilize all of these to bring out War Machine. And he is going to... And he will thwart for 1. That one. And I flip. Yeah, I flip. Ready the cards. I'll get 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Supersonic Punch, Tac Team, Rocket Boots. The Shadow of the Past is what's really doing me in here. All right, so threat on the scheme. Minion. He schemes for 1. Plus 1 is 2. Plus 2 is 4. Now there's 8 on this. Counter card, advance the villain schemes. That's going to scheme them out into the next level, and I'm declaring it a loss already. Well, that's it for me, guys. Not good today for Marvel Champions. We're going to have to redo a few things, I think. We'll do a little practice. That is it for me. That's going to be a loss. So we will try again next time. For those of you that at least watched, stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong, and we'll see you guys next time. Next time, maybe we'll do something easier, like Stratomatic. Take care, guys. Have a good night.